In this video, I'm going to be showing you some ways to make some extra gold in the early game of the Fresh Classic servers. You're going to need gold to train your skills, to buy gear, to buy potions, consumables, and also to save up for your level 40 mount. So in this video, I'll show you some methods. The first method is going to be having skinning. Whilst you're leveling, there is going to be a bunch of mobs that people just leave that you can go ahead and skin. At the moment, the price of the leathers don't go for too much on the auction house, so you can just straight up vendor them for some extra gold while you're leveling. And also, by the time that you are a higher level, you'll also have skinning to skin some more expensive materials. So what do people need on a fresh server? They all need bags. So going tailoring and making bags for people is a really good way to make gold at the moment, because everyone, literally everyone, is going to need bags at the moment. Now the main bag that is selling at the moment that people can actually afford is the linen bags. So it's very easy to level up tailoring. You only need tailoring to skill 45 before you can actually make the linen bags. So what you want to do is you want to pick up a bunch of linen cloth, make sure you're getting it as cheap as possible, or farm it yourself. Then you want to make a bunch of bolt of linen cloth, because these are going to be used to make the linen bags, and you can also use them to level up your skill to 45, where you can go ahead and actually make the linen bags. So now that you have it unlocked, you want to make sure that you're spending less gold than you're obviously selling the bags for. All you need to make the linen bags is 3 coarse threads and also 6 linen cloth. You turn the linen cloth into the bolts, but you only need 6 linen cloth. So it's very easy to do the maths for this. Now with the price of the linen cloth costing only, let's say 25 copper, you're going to be looking at around 1 silver and 80 copper to make the linen bags. Now obviously you can pick up the linen cloth a bit cheaper than that sometimes, and sometimes it will be a little bit higher. But on average, you're looking at about 2 silver to make these linen bags. Well, I am on my current server that I'm playing on. So if we go ahead and do the maths right here, you need 6 linen cloth. They're going to get turned into the linen bolts. As you can see, at 25 copper each, that's going to be 1 silver and 50 copper. Then obviously you got to plus on the 30 copper for the 3 coarse threads. So as you can see, that's only 1 silver and 80 copper to go ahead and make these linen bags. And now I've been selling these linen bags from around 3 to 4 silver each, and they sell extremely quickly. The majority of them were sold for 4 silver each. So I'm pretty much, I'm more than doubling my money on each one of these that I make and sell. So you can really make a lot of gold, and these things sell very, very quickly. So this is a great way to make a little bit of extra gold in the early game of these fresh servers, because everyone, like I said, is going to need bags, and these sell super quickly, and it's very easy to level up your tailoring to this level where you can go ahead and actually start making these and selling these. There are 2 different ways that you can go ahead and sell these bags. So the first method is going to be posting in trade chat and then meeting up with people and selling it through a trade. Now the upside of this is that you don't have to pay the auction house fee, which is a 5% fee for all of your sales, and also the deposit cost to actually post the item. So you can make a bit more gold doing it via trade. However, they sell a lot quicker and you can sell a lot more up in the auction house. So for an example, they're going for a 3 silver and 74 copper at the moment on my realm. So when we post these up, it's actually very cheap to actually post them. The fee for 5 of them is only 50 copper, so they're 10 copper each to actually post for 2 hours, and these sell extremely quickly. Like I'm talking, you're going to sell maybe like 10 of these every minute, maybe even more, like 10-20 of these every single minute. They sell extremely well. Taking into consideration though, this is the first day. I think it's like 6 or 8 hours into the servers actually going live, so a lot of people are still making gold to actually afford the bags. But moving on to something else that a lot of people, and mainly all of the casters, are going to need, and that is a good wand. So you have the lesser magic wand and you also have the greater magic wand. Now to make these, you are going to need enchanting, and you can make them very easily, and there's a lot of gold to be made from actually crafting these. As you can see, the greater magic wands on my realm are currently going for 34 silver, and the lesser ones are going for about 9 silver each. And now for the materials to actually make these, they are a lot cheaper than that. The lesser magic wand can be used at level 5. So this will be the first one that people want to buy it from you, and these sell really good. To actually make these, you only need 10 enchanting, so not very high whatsoever, and you only actually need 1 material. And now you can pick up this material from the auction house for very cheap, and that is the lesser magic essence. Or you can disenchant gear that you get and also get them that way. Now for the bit better wand, which is the greater magic wand, this requires level 13, so most people buy the lesser wand, then they upgrade to the greater magic wand. But for this one, once again, it's enchanting, and you only need 70 enchanting to actually be able to make this. And once again, there's only one main material that you are going to need to make this, which is 1 greater magic essence. Once again, this can be brought off the auction house, or you can dig pieces of gear to get this. So there are a few ways to make some extra gold at the start of these fresh classic servers. But if you want to learn a really good way that is a lot better, and that is going to be with flipping on the auction house. So where you buy items for cheap and you resell them for a higher price. Once the economy gets started, this is going to be the best way to make gold. Also, if you would like to learn all of the different ways to make gold in Classic, you can check out my complete Classic Gold Guide, which is linked down below in the description box. This has ways to make gold as you level up, and also a bunch of methods once you are level 60 to make gold on these servers. That was it for the video, and I'll see you in the next one.